Hello everyone and welcome to Dungelot Shattered Lands. This game just released on the App Store yesterday and it is now one of the editor's choices, and I wanted to take a moment to show you whether or not this game is worth your money. So let's dive right in. So here we are, this is the startup screen. We're going to be choosing the Paladin because at the moment it is the only hero we have unlocked. I already have a separate game going, but I'm going to show you the beginning, what you're going to be expecting when you boot up the game for the first time.
Evil.
Boo. Ah! Easy there, man. Oh my god, be careful, you scared the crap out of me. Just kidding, that's no joke. You think that's funny? So he's telling us that we have to explore the dungeon, a tile at a time, a la Minesweeper, to find the key that will open the door. So this is our first enemy here. This is a target dummy. So when you hold down on an enemy, you get more information about them. And basically, it's as simple as just tapping. One-touch controls, that's all it takes. This game is super fun, super addictive. And the original Dungelot is one of the games that I spent a questionable amount of time playing the original Dungelot. And that game had very little going on. It was a dungeon crawler for sure. It was a roguelike. This map is also going to reveal the golden key for us, just by the way. So we're just going to go ahead and tap on over. I'm going to see if there's anything else kind of around. Oh, this is how you get spells as well. That's one of our paladin spells. There's another target dummy here. We're just going to ignore it, grab the key, and get out. So I spent a lot of time on the original Dungelot. The second Dungelot did not get very good reviews. Not at all. So I decided to skip out on it, which was quite a shame. But this one seemed so promising, and I even saw a review on there that was saying if you like dungeon crawlers and RPGs, then you will love this game. If you like Minesweeper, you will love this game. If you like roguelikes, don't buy it because you'll never put it down, and that sold me on it, so I obviously picked it up immediately. This is another function of the game, morale. Now with morale, if your morale is neutral, nothing happens. We are one step above neutral right now. We are at good, which gives us a chance to hit an extra time during battle. Poor morale will give us a chance to lose a turn. Pardon me, I lost my words there. And finding booze definitely raises morale. And you can check the morale up there, so good. We got a 10% chance for an extra strike during battle. And we're just going to progress further through the dungeon. We have another spell, and that right there is a bomb that we can use on this dummy. I don't believe the dummy has any ice weakness, but we're going to go ahead and try it. He's silenced now, at least. It has a chance to do a silence spell. He can't bleed. Deal 1 damage to everyone when blown up with bombs, so I believe that should stop because he's silenced. Cool. Kind of like Hearthstone there. So we click both buttons and we go on through. But there is the boss in the way. So we need to defeat him before we can go through the portal. I'm using meta game knowledge right here. I know that he is weak to healing, so I'm going to go ahead and use my both healing spells on him. And then I'll just hit him once. And we made it. Woohoo, I'm free and you can leave this place. And I can leave this place thanks to you. And we get some coins which we can use outside of dungeons to level up our characters via gear, better equipment, all that good stuff. So this is the world map. This is Pangeus, kind of like Pangea. Oh man, what's wrong with me? A world that relies on mana. They invented a technology. Nobody took it seriously, but when no one was looking, it blew a hole in the middle of the world, and now it looks strangely like World of Warcraft. And there are 3 acts in the game, one on each continent. We're driven by fame and fun, so we're going to go ahead into the Dremor Kingdom, which is now ruled by nothing but the undead, and an undead cow as well, which I think we'll see right here. Moo. I like that cow. I like that cow a lot. I wanted to get a video out for you guys because I'd love it if you could support this game as well. I'd love to see more Dungelots in the future, especially if this does well. Hopefully they'll do more. And I think we should expect some bats and some target dummies as well. But like I was saying, I wanted to get a video out for you guys because I'm going to be going out to Idlewild today, and I'm going to be there until Sunday, so that's going to inhibit me from actually recording anything because I'm not going to have my computer with me. What is this? Rotten meat. Increase provisions by 1, but drop mood by 2 points. Yuck. That's pretty bad. I will actually, you know what, I might hang on to it until my inventory is full, but after that I might salvage it. So here's a bat. 15% chance to dodge attack because he's an agile little fellow. Wow, interesting. Way to go, Tongue. I'm glad we could enunciate that properly. And what's really cool is that you can leave enemies alone, similar to the bombs in Minesweeper. This game really does a good job of taking inspiration from the right places. Do we already have the key? We do already have the key, so we can leave anytime we want. I just kind of want to explore the rest. Here we got food, we got everything, so we're good to go. I'm just going to go on through. If you can manage to get one food every floor, that's fantastic. I didn't touch on it earlier, but every time you go down a floor, you consume one food. Oh, there we go. Do we have... I do have a spell, and I think this should... It's not enough to kill him yet. I had forgotten that in my game I had leveled up my damage, so I'm now doing 2 damage instead of 1 as my base. And this is explaining armor. So your armor has 2 resistances. One is physical resistance, and one is elemental durability and resistance. So interchangeable. Synonyms. And your armor takes damage before your health does. Now, I'm just tapping away. I'd like it to be made known that I've played about an hour of this game, so I'm actually not too sure about its intricacies yet. I don't know if there's a way to tell which tiles will have enemies on them before actually tapping on them. I'm actually not even sure if there is that. I'm pretty sure that you might actually just have to tap on them and hope, and if you happen to run into a monster, well, that sucks, and then you gotta kill it before you can actually examine any other tiles around it. Now, this is deep darkness. In darkness, our accuracy is decreased by 20%, but we can use a lantern to dispel it, which we do not have. I happen to find one. I remember I thought it was scripted, but apparently it's not scripted. I just happened to find one. In my previous playthrough, I just happened to find. Hopefully we don't miss using this spell. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh, that's right. It just deals 1 damage. That was habit right there. I'm used to finding skeletons to fight. And again, looks like there's nothing over here. Ooh, 2 food. Oh my goodness, this is the value floor. How do I get back here later? So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to show you guys this first dungeon. We're already on floor number 4, and there's only 1 more after this. No space for that, huh? We are actually going to go ahead and salvage this meat. I may have to salvage the other one too. Let's go ahead and salvage this. Salvaging items increases charge bar, charge effects. How effective Hero's passive skill works. You can find out more by tapping on the charge bar. I know I guess there's really no way for me to show you... There's no way for me to show you the Paladin's passive. Oh, false. There we go. Still, I would like to see his passive ability. I guess we can't do that. I know that one of my passive abilities is that fighting undead does something or other, and then also I have Tithe, which is actually kind of bad. Every 10th coin that I find has to go to my Brotherhood. So that's a bit of a bummer. I have to donate. We're going to go ahead and use this just so that way I can know where the key's at, and we'll just dig our way over. Oh, these sons of guns are blocking. He dodged. These guys have a huge percentage to dodge. So they got 15% chance, plus my 20% chance of missing. So 35% chance that I do not hit these guys. I'm surprised we didn't run into... Oh, I actually have to fight him. I actually have to fight him, don't I? I do. Let's see if I can freeze him. Oh, I also think that fire works. That's right, I seem to remember that fire would work. What is this? A bloodstone. Increase attack value by 1 point. Curse. Decrease HP by 25% of base. I'm super down with that. That will help a lot. Artifacts live in symbiosis with the hero. If you change an artifact, the previous one will be destroyed. I did not find this in mind, so maybe I should make this my playthrough. Hey, there's the lantern. Let's go ahead and dispel this darkness. And a coin to finish it all up. This is the shop area. When you're in the shop, if you are missing any health, red crystals increase HP by 1 permanently, green armor permanently. While you're here, you can rest and restore 3 health. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my food to do that. I'm going to get my little prize of coin, and then if you hit these boxes in the corner, there's some coins in there too. You can talk to this gentleman here. He's got some stuff on offer which you can buy. I actually didn't see the shields last time. Blocks 1 physical damage, increase armor by 10%, 10% of base health. That is really nice. You can also notice down here that there's an option to steal. If I try to steal right now, I'm not going to do it because I've already tried. Stealing things in RPGs is like one of my favorite things to do, but paladins are not allowed to steal, and you will lose morale if you try. It's either morale or HP, one or the other. Either way, it's bad. Don't do it if you're a paladin. So I'm limited to buying and selling at the moment, but you can attempt to steal items from him, which I think is a really cool little feature. So we're going to go on through, and it looks like our boss is actually a target dummy this time around. Interesting. For me, the first time, it was a big skeleton. So there we go, that's the Tome of Knowledge. A book contains useful advices, how to stay alive in the cruel, unfair world. And then now that we've gone through the dungeon, we have become 1 point wiser. Last time I leveled up damage, and I think it is a great idea to do the same. The Crypt of Newbies! We did it! Monsters kill, gold earned, looking pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't kill as many monsters this time around because, you know, why lose damage if you can avoid it? Anyway, guys, this was just a brief sneak peek of Dungelot 3 Shattered Lands. Hopefully you enjoy it and decide to pick it up. I believe it is a $4. It's got a $4 price tag on it on the App Store right now. And with that $4 comes a complete game with no in-app purchases and no ads. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here today to give it a try yourself. Thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.